Hi, this is Lorraine Daly. 17 years ago, I was assaulted at gunpoint. I was ready to go into my home. I had the key almost in the door, and a man put a gun to my back, walked me around the corner, put the gun between my eyes, repeatedly threatened my life, and proceeded to suck on my toes. It was beyond traumatic. I went to a lot of therapy for releasing everything that came up with that. There were many, many lessons. I chose to share the story right afterwards because I wanted to warn people. I was one of 6 women that was assaulted in this way. So there was danger on the streets of Philadelphia. In telling the story, I had told maybe a couple dozen people. 3 of the people, when I told them the story, laughed. They laughed. My darkest, scariest moment, and they laughed at me. Years later, as I have become more of a teacher, a lot of fear of being seen has come up. I've questioned why over the years, and I just chalked it up to fear of being seen. But I knew that there was not the full truth there, because when I was younger, I loved being seen. I loved to dance. I liked to act when I was younger. I liked to tell stories. I had no idea what it truly was, but I kept asking myself, what really is this? This morning, as we were talking about video, I started crying, and this remembrance came up. It came up of people laughing at me in my darkest moment. Now I realize they did it out of awkwardness. They did it out of ignorance. Their intention certainly was not cruelty, but that's how I took it. That was the impact. How could someone laugh in the face of someone's tragedy, in the face of someone's trauma? I was changed after that moment. I felt unsafe for years, and they laughed. And after this came up and I wept for several minutes this morning, I asked my husband, how many people have given up their fear of their dreams because of their fear of being seen? And he said, all of them. So let's go a little deeper. Is it really a fear of being seen, or is it fear of humiliation? Fear of being laughed at, cajoled, mocked, misunderstood, the message being twisted. As I go deeper and deeper, I see how these are the true fears beneath that idea of fear of being seen. And as a teacher who teaches how to let go, each one of these pieces brings up something to let go of. I have a fear of their disapproval. I have a fear of their misconstrual. I have a fear of the misinterpretation. I have a fear of their cruelty. All of those things can be let go of so that what can really emerge, the true mission, which is to teach people how to let go, to teach people how to heal themselves. But if I'm focusing on my own pain, I cannot do that. If I'm focusing on my own fear, this is not possible. If I continue to let go of those fears, what emerges is focus upon the truth again. The truth of these teachings, the truth and the power to let go. Thank you for listening.